Okay, my darling, what do you want to talk today?
About love, of course.
Okay. Love is a very big topic. What do you want to talk more in detail today?
So love is a word that people use in many different contexts, and
Yes.
I think they also oftentimes abuse it
Misused.
or
yes.
misuse it.
Yeah,
Yes,
abuse it, you can say. Abuse it is very heavy word.
yes, but they misuse it.
Yeah, misused it. Yes.
So first, in German and English, you told me not in Chinese, but in German and English you can use the term love for a person, a relationship,
Yes.
but also for an object. You can say, I love my car.
I love this tea.
You love
I love this
tea.
space.
Yes. Or I love an activity. I love to go hiking.
Yes.
But so already we see it's a very broad term that's used in many, many different ways. But we want to talk about now how it's been used in relationships. And it's so common in so many movies you see people say, I love you.
Yes.
But I think people can mean very different things when they
For
say
example,
I love you.
I control you, or I need you.
Yes.
What else? People can.
I want to objectify you, or
Oh, I want you to belong to me,
yes.
Yeah. How to say? Yeah.
So I was trying to come up with some definitions by myself, what I mean when I say I love you. My first definition was love is, I wrote it down.
Okay.
Let me see.
I can, this I can share to friends. Let me have a look. You can find your words. Who I can share?
Oh, yes. So my first definition, I think already a few years ago I came up with that, was love is to give him or her the freedom that she needs,
Yes.
and at the same time give her or him the warmth and the attention that she needs.
That's already very, very, very rare, very rare in modern time right now. And many people don't understand. They say, "Oh, I love you. How can, if you love, how can you let it go?"
Yes, there's a book that I read many years ago. The book itself was not so good, but the title stuck with me until this day. Liebe ist das Kind der Freiheit. So love is the child of freedom.
This love I give to you.
Yes, I know, it's great.
And this is love I like I want you to give to me. And this kind of love is the thing make our relationship still so fresh until now, after 6 years.
Yes. Yes. So freedom, giving the other person freedom, also obviously includes trust.
Trust.
So
yes.
If I don't trust, I'm trying to control. So that's what many people, I think, do.
Many people don't have this trust. In psychology, because I'm psychologist, in psychology, we call it, there's a couple, they can be married for decades, but they don't have really trust. They don't have really psyche, like mind intimacy.
Yes.
I can take care of you very well, but I don't talk to you what I really think or what I really feel.
True.
We call it fake intimacy,
Yeah.
if I translate it into English.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But just today I came up with a bit newer definition. So I mean, it's such a broad term, and I think it's so interesting to talk about that, and it will also evolve because I can change or I can broaden my definition each time we talk about it. And I think that, and that's the reason why we have this conversation here, that many people, they just say it, but they don't even know themselves what exactly they mean by it.
Because sometimes when I say I love you, it's just a emotion I express for that moment. Let's like, oh, it's so nice to be you. Sometimes doesn't mean that.
So that means you enjoy just being with me.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, my today's definition was love for me means I have deep empathy for the other person and I deeply care for this other person's well-being. As well as I long to be with this person together. I mean, in the case of a wife and husband relationship, we want to share our life, like we want to live in the same house and share a lot of our life, not all of it maybe, not like a work or whatever. There also have to be boundaries and things that just don't interest me that you are doing or I'm doing and you not interested in that, that's okay. But I think love also is different. Like the love that I have for my wife is different than the love I have for my child or my children. There is similarities, but it's still different because
How different?
the child is young and it's dependent, so it includes more care and less boundaries because the child simply doesn't have so much boundaries yet. It will evolve over time, and also that's part of your love, that you should let go of the control that you have for a smaller child because the child grows, and you should give them also the freedom as they grow and evolve their own boundaries, which is very important. Also,
yes, I think many people misunderstood what is love. And it's also very common to have this romantic way to say that I love you, so we are one. We are one means with no boundary.
Yes.
Which many years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I have this very romantic idea about love, like, oh, we are together, we are whole, you belong to me, I belong to you. Now I'm not. Now I don't understand love in this way. Now I think love is like I can be myself, you can be yourself, and we joy and we respect each other. That's why I was quite upset, only because I heard you say to me, oh, why don't you cook for me, or why don't you care about my food?
I didn't say cook for me. I'm not the kind of man that expects.
You said so. You said you didn't cook for me. You said it.
No, I said you didn't care about when I'm hungry.
And no one cooked for me. You said it. Did you?
No, I don't think so.
Then I misunderstood.
Okay. I'm not this kind of traditional man who expects his wife to cook for him all the time. I can cook myself.
But sometimes, right?
It's nice. It's a nice thing to do. Like both ways. Like I like to cook for others, and if they enjoy my food, I like it. But it's not like that I expect my wife to cook for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have married you because you never cooked.
Sometimes.
Since
sometimes I cook.
Yes.
No, in Germany I cooked sometimes. At the very beginning, it's very interesting for me. At the very beginning, I think I'm the wife, so I cook, and then I cook it, and then I'm waiting for someone to come back to eat. You said, "Oh, I love you so much that you don't rush me to come home to eat."
Because
remember it?
I remember it, yes. But because then I think I'm different now.
That was the cultural difference. Also, oh wow, what a relief! I don't have to cook for my husband. And since that on, I give up. I don't have to cook for my husband.
No, you don't have to.
Yes.
But I think I was complaining about that there's no food in this house, and I cannot cook. So because there's no food, and you don't care that there's no food, that was the thing I was complaining about. And I'm in a foreign country, so it's difficult for me to buy food.
It's another issue. It's not.
Yes.
We can talk about that. It's the issue about security, whether you feel secure.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, we can go back to the topic of love. We don't need to talk about food and cooking.
Okay, talk about the love. Okay, what kind of love you want to talk about? You just said love is a freedom.
Yes. And you said something which is very interesting for me about Chinese culture, that many couples, they don't really love each other, but they just decide
I don't know
to be
how
partners.
Chinese. I don't know how Chinese express their love. I really don't know. I feel very confused.
I mean,
Because,
yeah.
for example, in Chinese culture, there's a way of saying like, if I scold you, if I hate you, it's the way to show I love you. Is it nonsense? Is it crazy? But it's a very common phrase.
I think maybe from the perspective, maybe that comes from Confucianism.
I don't know where it comes
Because
from.
there's this very clear hierarchy in the family.
But how come this become a common sense that I beat you to show that I love you?
I don't understand.
Okay.
It's not my culture.
Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't understand.
I don't think it's good to beat any person. And yeah. Maybe they want to say that I'm showing him discipline, so that's the way I show him love. Maybe that's what I mean.
That's why I think, at least this Chinese culture, what I observe, what I experience is they really confuse control and love.
Yes.
They really mixed control with the love.
I think that's very common also in Western culture.
Yes.
So I think there are many couples where the man would say, I love my wife, but what he actually means by that is, I love it that she's obedient. I love her obedience. I love to control her. I love to objectify her. It's mainly men, but not exclusively. Also women can be like that sometimes.
Yes.
And that's a form of love I would reject, or I would say this is abuse of this term.
Yes, and when you were young, I think the way you understand love is also a bit naive, you know, like
all these Hollywood movies.
Yeah, all the Hollywood. Like I told you, when I was younger, I feel like if a guy very nice to me, it's a way of love. Now I don't think in that way. I had one ex-boyfriend. He treated me very good, very well, but I just don't love him. Didn't love him.
So.
But I like.
Why not? It's interesting.
Yeah, because actually the love I need is to understand me, to appreciate me, my value, who I am, and to support me.
And didn't he do that?
No. But you did. You are doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's also interesting to ask the question the other way around. What do I need to feel loved?
Yes.
So
that's why
we just started this topic, I think.
Yeah, that's why it's good to ask, if you are a couple, to ask that not only, I'm talking to the audience, not like we ask not only like a couple. I think it's very often we ask, do you love me? Do you love me? I think we can ask more often to each other, how you feel my love.
Yes.
How do you feel my love?
But I think also each one, and maybe that's a very German way, each one can, because the term is so used in so many different ways, and some of them are not good. Each one can ask themselves, what do I mean when I say I love this person? What does it mean? Give it me the definition. At the same time, everybody could ask themselves, what do I need to feel loved?
What do I need to feel being loved?
Yes, exactly.
I think it's very, very good question, and people barely ask themselves.
Right.
People can easily complain that, oh, you don't love me. You know, it's so easy to complain.
Yeah, but if you say that, oh, you don't love me, then I would ask you, okay, so what do I need to do so you feel that I love you?
That's a very good question.
Or how do I need to behave? What do you need from me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
That's very.
Do you need freedom?
Very mature.
Do you need my support?
Mature.
Do you need my care? No? What do you need?
But my darling, you say to me, you said, actually, I need you to be more caring to me, which I refuse to give to you.
Yes.
I'm in a way very harsh, or it's my limitation.
That's why we have this conversation, because I had maybe false expectations. So that's my definition of love. I care for others. But if you say, I have a different definition of love, my love doesn't show with care, but it shows with support and giving you freedom, then I can understand, okay, she's that kind of personality. She still loves me, but she does it in her own way. And it doesn't mean if she doesn't care for me, like if I have food or not, if she doesn't care about that, that means two things. That means, okay, first I have to take care of my own needs regarding food. That's fine. I just need to know it. Secondly, she still loves me, but she shows it in her own way, which is different from my initial expectation, right?
Yes. So I have a question to you. So, it's more important for you to know, to feel that I love you, or I love you the way you prefer.
The first one.
That's good. Then we have
because
less
I cannot.
we will have less conflict. Because you just want to know that I really love you.
Yes.
But I don't love you in a way that you expected.
It's a misunderstanding, I would say.
There's so many misunderstandings in marriage.
Yeah, that's why we have this podcast or this conversation. And we're talking about definitions. What does it mean if I say I love you?
Yes. I think for a couple, we fight most of the time is we misunderstood the other, and we interpret in a negative way, like, oh, he or she doesn't love me anymore, or not as much as before.
Yes. Which actually also happens.
Yes, it's also happens.
Can happen.
Yes.
And as we said, there are many couples who live together, and they may say, I love you, just because that's what you say as a couple, but they don't really love each other. If they talk to another friend, they would say, I don't really love him, but I just
be nice. Or
I
take my responsibility.
Yeah, I take my responsibility. Maybe they're kids, and it's just a convenience, like to be with this person, but I don't really love this person. That
it's very common. It's very
yeah.
common in Chinese culture that a couple, no matter how much they hate each other, they don't divorce.
Yes.
They always say, we don't divorce because for our kids.
Yes. It's not as common in Western culture, but it also happens. Western culture is more individualist, so we care more about individual freedom, which has also its downsides. But people, I think, divorce more often if they just don't want to stay with this person.
Hi, good to see you. It's my friend. I think it's a friend in
Oh,
Shanghai.
yeah, nice.
Yeah, this podcast. You need to understand English to enjoy our talk.
Is there an auto-translate function?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. In a few years, we can hopefully have it in Chinese when my Chinese is advanced enough.
In a few decades.
In 3 years.
You are
set
too
myself this
ambitious.
goal.
You are very.
It's good to be ambitious.
But it depends. If too much ambitions can give you pressure,
Yes, true.
and you don't enjoy it anymore. You know.
Yeah.
I think for me, my age right now, enjoy life is my priority. No matter what I do, my job or whatever, or someone I meet, or dating, or even in marriage.
Are you going to dating?
No, I mean dating friends.
Okay.
But like I have to enjoy it. Like this. Where are you still? Yes, we are still in EU. See, can you see the view?
Yeah, the background skyscrapers.
We are in the 31st floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to enjoy life right now. I don't care how rich I am or how successful, but if I don't enjoy it, I don't think the life is worth living.
True.
Do you agree? What's important for you in your life? She just said, I want to be rich.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, Liz, tell me why you think rich is so important. For me, enjoyable. I need an enjoyable life. Like today, I don't care how many audience we have, but I enjoy to talk to you, to my loved one, and can some people accompany us?
I learned also, I mean, I think I knew it before, but I learned that being rich does not necessarily make your life better.
Yes.
It can, of course, make things easier, but if I see your brother's lifestyle, he has more money than he can spend and several houses, but he's doing nothing meaningful with it, and I don't think he's very happy.
But he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Okay, but still, I mean, for me, that means I don't want this lifestyle. It's just not my style.
Yes, life is very...
I need meaning in my life, and I cannot buy meaning with money.
That's why we married.
Yes.
We share the same value.
Yes.
Yes. In terms of love, what do you want to talk? Did you finish your point? You want to talk from the beginning?
The first point, yes. Let me look if there are other points.
Okay, review. What's your first point?
So the first point was, my first definition of love was give him or her the freedom that she needs, and at the same time give him or her the warmth and attention that she needs.
Wow, it sounds so beautiful, so romantic. This is why I fall in love with you. And still.
But this is just one definition, and I think human nature is so complex, and human relationships are even more complex. So we can come up with more definitions each time. For example, and also the love to my wife and the love to my children has some similarities, but still it's different.
Yes,
because you are adult and you are my partner, and my child is dependent, and my children have different needs than you.
And you, as a couple, you expect the understanding from the other.
Yes.
Like you expect I understand you.
That's what I mean by deep empathy.
Empathy is enough. Sometimes too deep is too much.
I don't think so. If I have enough boundaries, I can have very deep empathy. And I like to do
But if you have too deep empathy, the less chance you have clear boundary. How can you have a clear boundary and you have very deep empathy to the other?
For me, this is not a contradiction.
Really? Okay.
Okay, let's continue talking about love.
Mm.
I had something in my mind, but I can't remember what it was right now.
You say it's good to not only ask, do you love me? I love you, but
What do I need to feel loved?
yeah,
That's a good question.
how do I need to feel being loved? That's a good question. And also, I think love is someone you should not expect other people to give to you. You should love yourself first. This is the way I'm doing.
That's a whole other topic, and also an interesting one. So I'm thinking about what does it mean if I say I love you to you, but what does it mean to love myself? It's a
Yes.
whole big topic
How can
to explore.
people love the other so much and without loving yourself? I don't understand this.
Do you love yourself?
Too much.
Too much.
I love myself first, I have to say, and then my daughter, and then you.
In that hierarchy,
Yes.
For me, it's completely opposite. I love myself not enough. I know that, and I need to work on that. I should love myself more, and it would make my life much better and my self-esteem.
If you can love yourself more, I will be much happier. Really. Because you don't expect me to love you more than yourself.
Okay.
Because you expect me to give you more caring. But if this caring part, you can have yourself from yourself.
Yes.
You understand? You share the burden somehow.
Yes.
I don't like this burden sometimes.
Should never be a burden, my dear. And
But
I don't want to put a
But sometimes
burden on
I
you.
feel in that way.
Then we need to talk about that.
Now we are talking about that.
Yes. It should never be a burden. It should be. Now I remember what I wanted to say before when we started talking about love to our children.
Yes.
One very important lesson that I learned since I came to China and I had to leave my son in Germany for my first marriage, whom I love a lot. I like this Buddhist saying that the best thing you can do for your children is to be a happy person.
Yes.
And I understand now how true that is.
Yes.
Because when I'm a happy person, and that it also comes to the topic of self-love. I'm a happy person if I'm in tune with myself. And if I love myself at least to a certain degree, enough to be happy, then I'm also a better father. Because I'm more patient, I have more capacity to give love and attention to my children. Because if I'm not a happy person, I'm stressed, I'm unhappy, I don't have the capacity, I'm too much, I'm too busy to deal with the stress to give the love and attention to anyone, including my wife or my children. So being a happy person, and it doesn't mean the superstitious, like happiness, like superficial happiness, like I watch a movie and I'm happy. It means a deep happiness.
That's a
stability.
That's a luxury.
A stable personality.
Stable, can be happy.
Yes.
Has
all the resources he needs.
That's very luxury life. People can be very, very rich in material, in terms of material, but they don't have that part.
True.
And then they fall into the trap to be in this materialism, like buy your car, buy your houses, to gambling, for example.
Yes.
To have more sex, all this stuff.
It's like a black hole. It can never be filled. And you're always desperately trying to fill it. But as long as you don't understand where this deep need and this hole comes from, and you analyze it, and then you can dismantle it or at least work on it, then you will always be in this forms of addiction to buy more and more stuff. You can be addicted to shopping or to computer games or to substances or to alcohol or whatever, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is so rare. It's so easy to earn money, or to be so-called quote quote successful, but it's not so easy to be a happy person.
It's not. Yes.
Yeah. And my friend said, because we asked what's important for her, she said, I'm already having a meaningful and joyful life besides being rich. Rich means more choice to me.
Yeah, rich means more choice, certainly. I mean, I wouldn't mind being rich.
I don't mind to be rich too.
Yeah.
We can to be
but
rich.
It's not my first goal.
I think to be rich is not my goal. Like materially rich is not my goal. It's
I'm rather be rich in relationships, in good relationships, in meaning, in meaningful,
mindful, like spiritual level.
Yes, exactly.
And the spiritual level, I think I'm already very rich.
Me too.
So if you are in a spiritual level, you are rich enough, so you will have less pressure to earn a lot of money to have this material rich.
I mean, we can talk about what kind of rich we mean, because we are already financially, we are doing quite well. But being poor sucks. Being poor is shit. So having no resources, but you need that kind of level where you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah.
That's okay. But more than that, I don't really need. It would be nice to have because it gives you more choices, sure. But I don't really need that.
Yeah, you don't need it. It's not necessary, but it's a bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we were talking about self-love.
Yes, self-love.
Okay.
So can you tell me how can you manage to love yourself enough, and how can do you have some teachings that you can give me how I can love myself more?
That's a very good question.
As a psychologist, you're a professional.
I think it's not so easy to give you a very simple answer, but
of course not.
But I think 20 years ago, I'm not like this. 20 years ago, I don't think I love myself so deeply, or like I am doing right now.
So what did you change?
I think 20 years ago, I was also searching for someone to love me, like you do sometimes, or like many people do sometimes. Like longing for love.
I think you were still longing for love 6 years ago when you came to Germany.
Yes, but in these 6 years of marriage, make me more mature.
I hope so. It's a good thing.
It's it's a lesson. It's a lesson. I don't know. I think what really makes me feel mature is when I lost everything. I experienced that. When I still lost everything, at least in my subjective work.
Yes.
I feel that's something I cannot give it up. It's myself. So it's not like, so I don't know it. I don't knew it.
You didn't know yourself.
I didn't know that I have the ability to love myself until that time. Because it's like a very big task, test, exam. And then in this exam, I passed it. And then from that, I got it. Okay, I love myself. And I should continue doing it.
Is that when you came up with the idea of Liebe sein?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Liebe sein, yeah, I like that term. The more I hear it, I like it.
Liebe sein is a German word, and it means 爱在.
In English, I would say like being love, or how would you say it in English?
Loving, because
No, it's
being.
more than that. The German term, it's actually being love.
Yeah, being love. Yes, being love.
So I am love, which doesn't
I
make
am
sense
love.
in a
I am
grammatical
love.
sense,
I
but
am love. Yes,
yeah, I
yes.
am love.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful. I like it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So.
Because that's the way I want to relate to the world, with being love all the time. And maybe that's also a very Buddhist kind of philosophy.
I think it's different. I don't know. I just, from my experience, I just experience it, not from knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I experience that without love, the life is not worth living.
True.
So then, in that moment, I know who I am. I
That's
know
great.
For me, loving, that's why when I felt I lost you, I lost my love, my life is not worth living. Anyway, but from that examination, I also learned I cannot depend on anyone.
Yes.
Again, from my life experience, I learned it again. I learned it. I already trained in this way from my childhood. But again and again and again, sorry, it's repeating this task.
Yes. That's deep.
And for you, why it's so hard to love yourself? It's also a very difficult question, I guess.
Yes, but that's why we are having these conversations, to try to answer difficult questions. I mean, I can always only try to analyze it from the way I grew up, that shaped me. It's always like that our childhood shapes us and our behavior and our self-image and everything. So I just received very little love, and
me too.
I know. But you somehow overcome it, and I'm still struggling with it.
Logically, if no one give you enough love when you grow up, then you should be the one give you the love the most.
But where does it come from if I have no resources?
Now that's the point. I want to point out that love is not like resources. You take it, you have it, you possess it. It's like belonging. Life is kind of blooming from your inside.
Okay, I mean, it can come from...
You cannot say, I never receive it, so I cannot give it away. I cannot give it out.
Yes.
I don't believe it. I don't buy this logic.
Okay.
Because it's not a property, it's ability.
Yes.
Understand? It's ability. I have the ability to love no matter what, no matter under what kind of circumstance, no matter whether other people love me or not. If I have a disability, it depends on when I want, to whom I want to show my ability. So it's not an excuse.
I don't want to give an excuse.
No.
I'm just trying to analyze myself.
Yes. So sometimes I really feel...
I don't want an excuse for not loving myself, because I want to love myself. But I'm trying to understand. Of course I want. I want to love myself more.
You want?
So I have two thoughts about that. So I think my problem is not uncommon. Many people don't love themselves.
Yeah. 90% of people in the world don't know how to love themselves.
Right. So that's part of the reason why there's religion. Because if I, for example, I pray to God, and I really believe in God, I believe there's a person that cares about me, that gives me self-love, that can give me self-love. I think that's the reason why...
It's not self-love, it's love from the God.
Yeah, so I
So it's still love
substitute
from
now.
other people.
Honey, but humans are relational, hyper-relational creatures. We need relationships. When we are alone, we can't survive. We are hyper-relational. So you can relate to an abstract God to give you that love. If you don't believe that, what I always did is relate to nature. Because what I always experience when humans fail, when there's no one, not a single person to love or support me, I go to nature and I can feel the aliveness of nature. There's trees, they are alive, they are sentient beings in my belief. And that's probably also where I relate to Taoism a little bit. The world is alive, and if humans fail, I turn to nature, and there I can get the love. I feel the love finally.
You feel the love from nature?
Yes.
Oh.
I feel the love. I love nature, and nature loves me back.
Good.
And I also had my crisis about 8 years ago it's very personal, but I can tell it. I mean, I had a stroke. I almost died. I spent 2 months in a hospital to recover. And that was also a very spiritual and deep experience, like when you almost die. When I came back from that, and it was spring, and I was in the hospital, and the hospital was in a very beautiful environment with the forest and so on. I had a very different consciousness. So suddenly the colors were brighter. It was more green. It was more sunny. It showed like a filter that I put on my eyes. If you have the filter on your smartphone, it's more beautiful. And it was so good to be alive. It felt so great. And then I went to this beautiful forest, and I just sit there and look at the plants, and I feel they talk to me. I mean, it sounds crazy, but
many people will think you are crazy.
Yeah, I know that. But when I talk to them, they start moving, and there's no wind. That's what was my experience during this time.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. What?
I know it sounds crazy.
Not for me. I don't understand, but I can accept.
I mean, there's even scientific research about that. Plants are
plants, they are alive.
They're alive, and they can feel, and they can perceive. They can perceive. They can relate to humans. They perceive. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, we don't have to deepen that, but that's my experience with my personal crisis, which also changed my life. But it didn't change it so much that I really would say I love myself deeply. I can still become better in that.
Yeah, it's a misery question. Why people cannot love themselves? I don't know. Right now, if you ask me, I cannot understand how people cannot love themselves.
I mean, you are in a way lucky that you reached this point, but I think in a way it's very logical. It's all interrelated. So if I grow up, and we are communal creatures, so look at a child that's growing up, and usually the child should have, ideally, a large loving family with many members, and all give their love to this child. And then the child learns, I'm lovable. So it naturally has self-love, absolutely naturally. But if a child doesn't have that, so a child grows up with a single mom, like me, who's stressed all the time, who's just trying their best, but they have so much stress, they just don't have the ability to give the child enough love. So what the child learns is, I'm not lovable. Very simple. I'm not lovable. I'm not worth loving because no one gives me that love. So I'm like that. I always have this void, what we talked about, this deep feeling of there's a black hole, and I'm trying to fill it, but I can never fill it.
But I have another theory.
Okay.
My theory is you have each child born to be complete, to have the ability to love is your instinct.
I do have that ability.
Yeah, you do have it. I have it too. So, and all the tough experience we went through in our childhood, just in a way, suppress us, suppress this part, suppress this ability.
Yes.
Like the golden has been buried in the sand. You know, this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
So what is Liebessein? Liebessein is to create an atmosphere, an environment, this idea,
Utopia.
and for yourself to recall or to start to have the enough trust to blooming again this ability.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing I can teach you because you have it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why I hate it when you try to wipe your mind with all these theories, like the my single mom, the bad childhood.
I'm the analytical type. That's the way I try to understand.
But that's not helpful.
I think it is helpful to a certain degree. Okay, you're right in a way that I should not be stuck with that.
Yes.
I can do
it's
it
like
once or twice.
You like, oh, I have very bad childhood. So what? Please open your eyes.
Yeah, you have to overcome it at some point. Of course.
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
That's why I learned psychoanalysis, and it's very interesting. We are talking about something academic. So many, how the family therapy started? Family therapist.
What do you mean?
Like Helm-Stirling.
Yeah.
All this like master.
I read Helm-Stirling's story. Yes.
Yes.
It comes.
Most of the founder of the family therapy, they studied psychoanalysis.
Yes.
And they somehow disagree. They somehow feel it's a bullshit, and then they want to really create something new.
I understand. Yes.
That's my feeling too.
Yes.
That psychoanalysis can be not helpful in a way. Like not helpful mean like it can help to give you an explanation.
Yes.
It can help you to understand your childhood, yourself, your personality.
Yes.
It's all true, but it cannot make a change.
I would not be as harsh as you are to say it's bullshit. It's not bullshit, but it has deep flaws, I would say. And
what kind of flaw?
Well, the main flaw, in my view, is that it doesn't take relationships into account at all. It's only focused on the individual and the childhood.
Yes.
But that's a very, very limited view because we are, as I always say, we are hyper-relational beings. So, of course, that's why family therapy or the systemic approach is so good and so helpful. Because we are all parts of a system, a family system, societal system, and our body itself is a system. So to see it in a systemic way is much more helpful.
Yes.
But also, the systemic way can and should, in my view, still analyze the childhood or the systems we grow up in that shape us.
Yeah, we do it.
But don't stick with that. Then
don't stick with that.
I'm not sticking with that, my dear.
How do you know you are not?
Because I talk to you about systemic therapy right now, and I think I'm trying to think also in a systemic way. Yeah, and I see myself, of course, as a part of a system and not as an individual, like classic psychoanalysis would do it.
Yes, but we were talking about self-love.
Yes.
So what we can what can you get from this conversation? We talk about already 50 minutes.
Okay. I can get a lot. I think it's important to ask all these questions.
We can repeat what kind of questions?
What do I mean when I say love? I love you. What do I need to feel being loved? And how can I love myself more? These are very important questions.
Always we repeat one by one, and I translate into Chinese. Is very important. What's the first one?
So the first one is, what do I mean when I say I love you?
Okay, I think so. 我觉得这3个问题非常的重要啊。我们今天讨论了1个小时，我跟我先生在讨论什么是爱。第一个是说，就是 say again, please.
It's a definition. So what do I?
对 ，OK.
What do I mean?
I got it. 就当我们在说爱的时候，我到底意味着什么？今天我在跟他，今天我们为什么会有这么一个直播的这个话题？就是今天早上的时候，他跟我说我爱你 ，I love you 啊！因为昨天我们有一点点小小的不是特别的愉快，然后我就很理性的回答他，我说，你是在爱我 ，you love me or you need me， 还是你在需要我？然后我们就开始了非常深入的关于什么是爱的一个讨论，然后我们讨论了很久。然后今天其实我觉得我们通过我们的对话也有很多的收获。第一个收获是说，其实当我们自己彼此之间讨论了很久，就是当你在说我爱你的时候，你到底在意味着什么？然后我们做了很深入的讨论。他说我爱你的时候，其实是在表达说我很在意你啊什么的之类。当我说我爱他的时候，其实我在说的是我跟你在一起很开心啊，或者说是我们的每个人对爱的定义是什么的。所以不仅仅只是说我爱你那么简单，就是当你说我爱你的时候，你在表达什么？什么对你是重要的？然后我发现我跟我先生，我们2个人对于那个爱的体验，什么是重要的是不一样的。对他来说，他很在意我是不是很在意他，很关心他。我在意的是他是不是支持我，给我需要的自由，就是这是不一样的。Okay, this is the first one. What do you mean when you say I love you, right?
Yes. Because we think that the term love is used so much, but we barely think about what it actually means. Because I think people mean many different things when they say I love you. Some mean it can mean I want to control you. It can mean I want to live with you in the same house. It can mean I want to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It can mean I want to have sex with you. So on and so on. You can come up with so many things. So it's important to ask, what do I mean? And it can also mean very different things if I say it to a different person. If I tell my wife I love you, I mean something different than when I tell my mom I love you, or my child I love you. You know?
Yes.
It's important to think about that.
对，然后其实我们在讨论的还有一个点，我觉得很重要的就是说，当我们有时候听起来在说我爱你，可是有没有可能我们去深究的话，你的爱意味着什么呢？你的爱意味着控制吗？我爱你是因为我想控制你，我爱你是因为我需要你，我爱你是因为这意味着我愿意跟你承担责任，还是我爱你意味着我愿意此生跟你一起度过等等。就是当你说我爱你的时候，你意味着什么？你在表达什么？这个很重要。第二点是，你需要什么去感到被爱？就是你怎么样子才觉得我是被爱的？因为当别人说我爱你的时候，你感觉到被爱吗？你需要被爱的那个方式是什么样子的？这个也是非常不一样的。The second point is how do you feel being loved, right?
Yes.
对。
So what do I need to feel being loved by another person?
Yes, for me it's trust,
Yes.
support,
Yes.
freedom.
Yes.
These 3 things. 对我来说，当我先生给到我足够的信任、支持、自由的时候，我是感觉到被爱的。但他天天给我买礼物，天天给我做饭，把我伺候得很舒服，不一定我感觉到是爱，我可能感觉到是压力啊。所以，So for you, how do you feel being loved?
Well, if the other person deeply try to understand me, so that means
理解。
deep empathy.
共情
if the person cares about my well-being.
Okay, 关照
Also, of course, if the person gives me freedom,
自由
don't controls me, doesn't try to control, trust me in that way by
Yes.
giving me freedom,
Yes.
and probably many more things that we can continue to talk about in future conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think what make us our relationship is so good is I fully trust you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think this is my first priority. If I cannot trust you, then there's no love.
Yeah.
Yeah. 就是对我们两个而言，就信任是很重要的。Yeah. Like, I think it means like, no matter what happened, I want to know the truth. If you have an affair, I want to know the truth. It's okay, you don't love me anymore in one day, but I want to know the truth. I don't want to be lied.
Why is that okay?
Because for me, truth is more important than to be loved or not.
Wow. Okay.
You know?
Well, I think I would probably articulate it another way. If I love you, I always tell you the truth. That's part of it.
Yes. If I love you, I always tell you the truth. 如果我爱你，我都会真诚以待啊，就是 yes. But you know, they always say there's how to say white liars, like
White liars?
like lie can be white and black.
What does it mean?
Like white lie means I lie to you for your goodness.
I see. Okay.
Or I lie to you for bad reason, for bad intention.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's again a broad topic. We don't need to deepen that very much, but I think I don't need to tell you everything simply because it doesn't concern you. So that's not lying. That's just saying it's not your concern. You don't care about. I mean, I don't know how much money you have on your bank account, and I don't care. So that's not lying. That's just I don't care, and I don't want to know. I just trust you that it's enough, you know? Or, you know, I don't want to know all details about your work.
Yeah.
It's just an information
not
that's
lying.
irrelevant for me.
Don't telling is not lying. Lying is like, for example, I had a cancer or something, and I only
okay.
have 1 month, and you
So
don't tell me.
That's a white lie then.
That's white lie.
Okay.
Yes,
I see. Well, that's a very complex topic, and I think it's always related to a circumstance. Maybe in some ways it can be good to give a white lie.
Yes. But for me, I feel if you lie to me, if you don't tell me how long I can live, then you took my right away.
Yeah, to know the truth.
Yeah,
yes.
to know the truth.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and the third point is, how to love yourself. 就我们谈论了2个问题啊，我觉得很重要。一个问题是，当你在说我爱你的时候，你到底在意味着什么？第二个问题是，你怎么样可以感觉到你是被爱的？哪怕别人他说我爱你，你是否感觉到是被爱的？因为你感觉到被爱那个需求可能是不一样的，每个人。第3点是，你怎么样子可以爱自己？今天我跟我先生我们讨论了非常大的篇幅，我是一个现在的我，作为一个相对我觉得我自己还蛮开心的一个状态，我自己还蛮满意的一个状态的一个女性，我是可以爱自己，然后我是先爱自己，再爱我女儿，再爱她排第3，但我先生他就对他来说爱自己比较困难。然后我不太理解，我现在就是当你可以爱自己的时候，你就是站着说话不腰疼，你就很难理解一个人怎么可以不爱自己呢？当然我们也讨论了，其实这个是很普遍的，我觉得80%-90%的人很难知道什么是真正的爱自己。但这个话题是一个很大的话题，我们也可以慢慢的讨论。Yes, so we make 3 points.
Yes, and I think I made some progress in loving myself because what I said, the Buddhist saying, the best thing you can do for your children is to be a happy person, includes a part of self-love. So I can only be happy if I have a certain degree of self-love. That means if I'm stable, I feel good in my life. I feel I have agency. If I have that, I can have more self-love, and I can give more love and more stable love to my children too.
Yes.
And my wife.
Yes, but today we just beginning our conversation online, share with many people. Now we have 8 or 7 people accompany us.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's there's a lot to talk about. Like, how can you distinguish self-love with selfish?
Yeah.
For example, right?
Yes.
Do you think I'm a selfish person? You doubt.
You know, humans, let me say something. Humans are complex beings. Relationships are also complex, and language is always limited. So I wouldn't just say, yes, you are selfish. No, but you have, by having more self-love, it can sometimes appear as selfish to me or other people.
So, which means what is selfish? Each person has different definition.
Yes.
Or criteria, like,
yes.
and it's very complex, like self-love, self-centered, and selfish.
Yeah.
It's
and
different.
Narcissists.
And narcissists, yes, it's different. So I think it's another topic we can talk about. What is selfish, what is self-centered? I'm very, very self-centered, I can say that. But
yes, that's
selfish, selfish is, I think, what's the difference? Self-centered is I respect my own needs.
That's a good thing. That's not
selfish. Is I sacrifice other people's needs to respect myself needs.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that's the difference. Like, I took something from you to make me feel good, then I'm very selfish.
Yes.
But I don't like it. I never took something from others.
That's good. So in that sense, you're not selfish.
I'm not selfish, but I don't want to give my things to you. Understand? Like, because I appreciate what I have. I appreciate my needs. And those who cannot do very good self-love is, first, they don't know their need, and they don't dare to fulfill their own needs. That's difficulty part. Okay, we talked about already for 1 hour. Shall we stop here?
Yeah, I think that's a good way.
Yeah, we can have a talk anytime if we want, because for me, do something I love with something I love, with someone I love.
Yes, great. I think also the topic is complex enough to have many conversations. And what I realize each time I think about these questions that we just said, I come up with different and deeper definitions, which is very interesting, and it's very important also to enhance in Liebe sein, being love,
being love, being love, not to love, not give love. It's being love.
Yes.
Like you are love, basically.
Yes, I'm trying my best.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Okay, then we say goodbye to our audience.
Yeah, thank you for listening to our conversation. I hope you could take something meaningful out of it.
Or learn some English.
Yeah, also that. And we will continue that.
Yes, in any time when we like.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let me stop. Stop it.